Hey, look who's on the camera.
It's me. I'm here. And no one else is. That's how you can tell it's Halloween.
I feel like I need to scoot over. Can you scoot over a little bit?
Me? This way? Well, then why is there. Oh, okay.
It's backwards. There we go.
I'm not good at this. You can tell I'm not on the camera ever.
So, it's Halloween. Physically Halloween. And we are going to talk about some fun spooky games.
Yeah, our definitions of spooky are probably different.
Probably.
And I know we've done this for a couple years, so I did try to pick some different ones, but if you've listened to us a lot, watched our other videos and countdowns, you'll recognize some of mine for sure.
I intentionally strayed off the beaten path because I always pick the same games. So I wanted to do something different. So, there we go.
Sure.
We're doing something else before that, though.
Okay, so normally if we do, I guess this isn't really like a podcast. This is a video posing as a podcast.
It will be a podcast too, but
Well, then I should have done the whole intro.
it's fine. We'll just leave it at this.
Instead of doing news or games played, since it's Halloween, we thought we would share some of our favorite costumes that we have done. They're not really couples costumes, but we were both in costume.
I mean, the first one, we are a couple, and we're doing it. Not doing it, but we're in costumes. Costumes. We did costumes as a couple, but they're not necessarily couples costumes.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like we were both in costume and together in these photos that we're going to share. But these are some of the favorite costumes that we have had. I've had many other costumes, but this is photographic evidence of Jason and I both in a particular type of costume.
All right, so up first we have Posty and Paul Stanley, which is not necessarily couples costumes because it's two guys, but
also I feel like this is not a good picture of my whole outfit, but this is the one I have with Jason and I in it together. This was at Jason's show right before we caught the Rona the first time.
There was a massive outbreak of Rona at this show, but yes, that's one. So that was fun.
I applied all of those like tattoos, temporary tattoos to Jason's face and his neck and on his hands.
Yeah, and it took me like 3 hours.
But I did get them on there. To be fair, it took me a long time to put on kiss makeup. Like there is a full star on my eye, which you can't quite see in that picture. I
see a little bit.
I have other pictures of just me. I don't forget why I chose that because I had this like
you had white paint,
like a black and gray corset.
Oh, yeah, it was like, you can see that a little bit too, right?
We try to make, and what outfit can I make with this? And
it looks more like, if you can see the whole thing, it does look kind of like something Kiss would wear.
Yeah,
you only see the face.
I have like pleather leggings on and like shoes that are like this tall, silver shoes that are this tall. And Star Child's my favorite, so that's why I chose that costume.
And I have an awesome lady shirt on, which is pretty cool, and a Kiss shirt, which is fitting. So,
so that's actually the most recent.
Yeah. Then we're gonna go back. Whatever this next picture is, I don't know.
Okay, this is the oldest picture. This is before we had children. That's how old this was. Look how young we.
Look how youthful.
This is what we looked like before we had children.
Look how low definition this picture is, too. Goodness. It's like we took it on a flip phone.
This is like 2010, maybe? I think.
Well, we get married 2007. Yeah, we were in this house for 4 years.
Until I was pregnant with Alethea, and she was born in 2011. So this is 2010.
So we were doing a murder mystery here. It was on a cruise ship. And I was the captain. And that's the captain's hat.
I was the showgirl who ended up getting murdered.
There are some other way more inappropriate costumes that we're not showing on here, like our friend with holy short shorts.
Yes, he was the pool boy, and his cutoff shorts. Whoa. My costume was not the most revealing, I will say.
No, it was not okay. That was a not okay costume.
But it was a lot of fun. Yeah, this was, gosh. So that's been 15 years. Wow.
Yeah.
But that was fun. That was 2010. So it was a long time ago. I always refer to this picture as Captain and Tennille.
Yeah, I named it Cruz. I was gonna put Tennille, but I didn't know how to spell it. So there we go. Next picture.
This one.
We had kids in this one, I think.
We did.
Yes, because we knew JD and Chrissy at that point because they were here.
Yeah, so this was actually at Nerdapalooza. Shout out Jim and Kimberly's. This is in South Chuck in the Opera House. And if you can't tell, I am Harley Quinn. Jason is the Riddler. He is not the Joker because he loves Frank Gorshin.
Yeah, it's not his Joker exactly. I get that, but
it's pretty close.
It's pretty close. It's like a mixture of his and Jim Carrey. But yeah, I like the Joker, the old Batman, the '60s Batman, and I like the Joker, but the Riddler's my favorite in there. So that's why I'm the Riddler there. I'm not the Joker.
Yeah, and Catwoman's my favorite, but at this point in my life, I was not willing to wear a Catwoman outfit. I might now, but I would not then. So
and I was not either.
So Harley is my other favorite. She's fun and slightly unhinged, and I just really like her. Most of the rest of the costumes that I generally wear, I'm a witch every time. And it started when I was a kid. My grandma made my sister and I these witch costumes. It was a black gown that had like elastic at the neck and a black cape that was also had elastic string. And every year she would get us a different witch's hat. And I was a witch from kindergarten to 5th grade in that very same costume. And then now I actually choose to be a witch. And I wore it to my work Halloween last year. And one of my coworkers said, I thought you were supposed to be dressing up.
Ooh.
Actually, I took it as a compliment.
Yeah. You do like to go as a witch. I thought you were going to wear your witch hat.
I have many. Instead, I have Hello Kitty Witch, which was very popular with our trick-or-treaters, I must say. True. This also glows in the dark, but...
We have a Hello Kitty blow-up outside our house, too, which is fun.
A Hello Kitty Witch blow-up. And she's got a little broom. She's so cute.
She is cute.
Okay, so that was costume. Do you have anything else to add about costume? Jason actually loves to dress up as a woman when he...
Okay, it's been a long time.
When he likes her. Every time we talk about costumes, he's like, well, I could be blah, blah, blah. And it's always on his costume.
And in my defense, I won a costume contest with my family, dressed up as a woman, and nobody knew that it was me.
I didn't know you won a contest.
At Karen's house.
Oh.
It was like a $25 gift card. and then when they found out it was me, they kept squeezing my balloon boobs.
Who were you supposed to be? You're just
a lady.
Oh.
Yeah. I wasn't dressing up as anybody. I wore high heels. I had it all going on. Had a dress, had balloon boobs, I had a wig. It was a lot.
We keep discussing couples' costumes in the future. One that I keep saying is I would like to be Sunny and Cher, but I would obviously be Sunny and Jason would be Cher.
Like Marshall and Lily.
Yes. The other couple's costume that I have been wanting to do forever, and this is a throwback, so people might not know. I would like us to be Paul Bearer and The Undertaker, right? It would be amazing. And I could walk around and like hold an urn and just talk.
You gotta do the voice. You do a great voice.
The power of the urn. It's so, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so great. I keep waiting for the time to make that costume a reality. Until then, I'll just go switch.
Yeah. All right. I was going to move on to actually like the spooky games, but let's talk about a couple games that we played real fast.
Oh, hey, look at you.
Yeah.
So I thought we were going to do that, but I didn't know.
That's okay. I
decided, full of surprises.
Decided that we're going to. But let me talk about this so I can actually add a banner. So we managed to play a couple games last week with my kind of mom before they went to Florida to hang out at RV or campgrounds. Yes.
Snowbirds. Yes. Snowbirds.
So we went over there and hung out. And one of the games that we played was a game from the great Dr. Reiner Knizia called, let me share the screen.
I thought maybe it was in the area and I could just hold it up.
It is not. And it is called SWAT. I don't remember. Oh, it's over there somewhere. It's been remade a whole 1,000 times, like every Knizia game. But it's like a weird memory game. A memory set collection game.
Okay. I'll let you keep going.
Where there's this deck of cards. I'll kind of show it to you. And I got this from our friend Richard at Nerdapalooza. There's this deck of cards that has a bunch of bugs in it. And there's also these cards here that are, the more of them you get, the more points you get. And then there's a card over here. Whoever has the most gets 7. Whoever has the least gets -7. And what you're trying to do is someone's going to be dealing these cards out, one card on top of another, and you have to look and see what comes out. Some of the bugs, if they just have a single number, which there aren't any on this picture, are just worth the points. But if they have, see how these kind of have the connection here? Not getting any bigger.
They're like splats.
But they have 2 numbers splats connected. You have 2 of those bugs to get those points. Even if they're negative, like you can score negative points, like this big nasty spider. You can score positive, and then there's this wild card over here that can make up for one of those. So someone's going to be dealing these cards, and when you're ready to take a pile of cards, you're going to either swat at the swat board thing, or just say, "I want that pile," whatever. And then you collect the pile. Then you become the new dealer, and you do that all again. You're going to play till either all the cards run out, but you can only ever take 3 piles. So as you're taking a pile, you can stagger them to let you know. And then once all the cards are gone, or everybody has the 3 piles, you're going to add up your score and see who has the most points. And once you collect a pile, you're not allowed to look at it anymore. So that's tricky too. So you see these cards once before you score them, and then you see what happens after that. So I enjoy this game, even though I'm terrible at memory. That's cool, Musketeers. It's a different game, but I enjoy this game. I'm terrible at memory, but it's fun. It's a silly game. It takes 10 minutes. Ugh. It's not that big a deal. So just go in and have some fun and just move on. So what do you think about SWAT?
You posed this to me as a memory game, and
it is kind of.
I felt that was misleading.
You have to remember things.
Yes, but it's not like Trio, I would say, is a memory game. Much more than SWAT.
Well, once the card is covered up, in my mind, if I don't remember, it's officially dead to me.
You don't have object permanence.
So, yes, correct. So to me, this feels very much like a memory game.
Okay, I did not take it as a memory game. It reminded me of like Slap or whatever.
Slants, yeah.
Or any variations of the slapjack, whatever. And I didn't dislike it. But like I was trying to like strategize, like, okay, what's in there? When's it worth taking it? And then I just never got any cards, hardly at all. So that wasn't the good thing to do. But I also feel like slapping with like just a few cards isn't the good thing to do either. I don't know. I would play this again for sure. And like our daughter Rory really loved it. This definitely is fun with kids because of that like slamwich slapjack kind of feel to it.
Yeah, she liked this a lot.
And then you're kind of matching those bugs in at the end for scoring. And so I think that it's a very accessible game. So yeah, I will say that. I did feel memory.
It's not something I want to play all the time, but it's fun. And you can play a bunch of people, 7 people, which is nice. All right, I'm trying to think what else we played. I'll just do the one we did a live play of.
Oh, we played that there too, right?
Yeah.
Did we play something else there?
Sausage Sizzle.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so another game that we played, same night, was another Knizia game. Also given to me by Richard. Shout out, Richard.
Richard, you're so great.
And it's not really a game, it's an activity. It's a stacking game. It's called Viking Seesaw. Here's the game. You
it's a ship.
Ship's going to be up. You're putting pieces on that side that's up, and you're trying to get rid of all your pieces, and that's really nice. Mm-hmm. You're trying not to have stuff fall off when you put a piece on there. If the boat tips down, you have to take one of these pieces in the middle here, and it adds to the pieces that you have to put out on the boat. That's the entire game. They all weigh different. Like these gold ones are the heaviest. The silver ones are nothing. There's a red ball. There's a metal ball. There's these weird Vikings here, and the gems, and that's it. That's the whole game. You're just stacking and seeing what happens. It's not a great game, but Rory has fun with it, and the reason I wanted to have it is so I could play it with her, and that's why we have it. So, tell me how you feel about this game, which I already know.
It actually isn't as bad as originally. So part of the problem was I played this originally without Jason because I do sometimes play games when he's not there. We didn't have all the pieces. So
that's true.
It wasn't as fun. And I was like, okay. Also, I think having sort of more people. Like, is 4 the full player count?
Yeah, you can play 4.
That feels really good because lots of stuff is moving. So I think that makes it fun. It's as fun as Jenga. And
Yeah,
it's one of those games where you're playing with people that can't pay attention, that act like they're too dumb to strategize.
there's no strategy in this.
They could have
It's
a little.
a little. This piece is heavy. I probably need to not put it when there's a billion pieces on the upside. I mean,
Yes, but
and it comes with hair ties too. That's fun.
this absolutely would fit a lot of those kind of genres for people.
Yeah,
that you have as attending a gaming thing.
it is really hard to get because it's Japanese. That's why every time I go to this page, it keeps trying to make me go to Japanese. It was in print in English for a little bit, but so if you want it, sorry.
If you want to, I'll have to remember if I ever go back to Japan, I will have to go find it. Or wait, was Jamie the one that was in Japan? Who else went to Japan?
Hey, Jamie. That was JD. Hey, happy Halloween, Jamie.
Happy Halloween.
That's Jamie right there.
Or Samhain.
All right, so those are the games we played. We also played Sausage Sizzle. We've talked about that a lot, so I'm sparing everyone the details.
The animals are so cute, though.
They are cute. All right, so now we'll move on to the actual stuff that you guys care about.
If they care about any of it, I don't know.
That's true. If not, you can just shut it off.
That's true. So this Halloween, we want to talk about, we each have a list of 5 games. These are kind of when I went to pick. I picked kind of my 5 favorite games that I felt had a Halloween feel to them. They maybe felt a little spooky. Mine mostly they kind of feel a little spooky. But they're also fun. So I have talked about these before. Jason picked ones that are kind of different, and I thought about I did sort of leave some off that I have talked about multiple times in the past. They're kind of in honorable mentions, but these are not, like, Katie's not coming out left field with these games.
All right, are you ready to spoil it? You ready? For number 5.
My number 5 is no. There's no spoiling of this one. It's Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, specifically Jack the Ripper and the West End Adventures. This, I love Consulting Detective. I love deduction. I love Sherlock Holmes. It's my jam. What's so great about this particular one is there's a series, I think maybe 4 cases that are all related to Jack the Ripper. They do actually pull some details from the historical accounts. They talk to you about that in kind of the notes, letting you know, like, this person was kind of trying in some ways to give names and like put a real person, humanity to these women that were killed. Incredibly interesting, right? So that's cool, because if you are into, like, true crime, whatever, that's interesting because it does have its, toe dipped in that. But you still are doing that deduction, finding this out, and then those cases actually at the end all go together. And my friend Athena and I played this, so we had this map, and there's, like, we looked like that crazy guy from
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I mean, literally, we had marks all over the map and drawing strings to go to different routes to try and figure out where exactly was this common kind of place where we could pinpoint where Jack the Ripper might be and who that might end up being, because you do kind of make a general guess of who it is. It's not, I mean, obviously, we don't really know who it is, and it's not anyone I don't think that they've ever outright talked about. It's kind of just like a person. Not some of my particular theories. If you're interested to hear my theories on who Jack the Ripper was, happy to talk about that. But it's so fun, but it is really creepy. Because some of the other cases that you can get in Consulting Detective are things are stolen or someone is missing. There's heists and things. And every once in a while there is a murder, but this is like Jack the Ripper kind of murders. And there's something that is very, like, raising the hair on your spine about it. Also, this is, I think, the second in the set. Just have to hold it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the second one.
Because the first one was that Starry did the first one.
Yes.
Okay, so Space Cowboy Asmodee, this one. The writing is much better.
Come on, computers.
The cases are just so very good. And if you're only going to get one Consulting Detective set, this is the one that you want. It's sad. I could probably play this again because it was so good. But the problem is I remember too much. So I already kind of would have an idea. Once we started playing, like, oh yeah, we would have to go here. And that's just not as fun. But the first time, such a great experience. So my number 5, Consulting Detective, Sherlock Holmes, Jack the Ripper, and the West End Adventures.
Yeah, that's good. Mike, it will be on YouTube. I'm trying to make it so I'm not jumping all around the world, but I forgot to set up some scenes. So we're going to be jumping around the world. Sorry about that.
I'm just rambling on about Consulting Detective because Jason's just over here clicking things. I don't know what he's doing.
Let me see what my first one is. Okay. Yeah. So my first one is not, and mine are not in any specific order. I can't type. I'm just have them down so I can have a list. So it doesn't really matter. But my first one is, hopefully the computer's not slow like it was last time.
Our computers are always slow. We talked about that.
Well, it like froze. So my first one is Kingsport Festival. And this is the Cthulhu version, because I think Cthulhu fits spooky.
Tentacles.
Yeah, tentacles. This is the Cthulhu version of Kingsburg, and this is a dice placement game where you are rolling dice as these cultists to try to get favors from the elder gods. And what that basically means is this elder god needs values adding up to 18, or you need to have 3 dice of the same thing. It's Yahtzee-ish. But all the elder gods are going to give you different types of abilities that you're going to be able to do. Terrible picture. And then you're going to try to also, now look at the box cover. Every language known to man.
Do we have?
It's over there.
Oh.
All right. Then you're trying to also build different buildings at these locations to help you get special abilities, and you're doing that by getting these different cubes here. Basically, the elder gods are going to give you cubes and spells, and you're going to be turning the cubes, which are like fire, death, and shadow or something, and you're converting them to build different discs on these different locations to help you ultimately fight off the investigators. Because every 3 rounds, you can see these little tokens down here if you're watching. Every 3 rounds, the investigators are going to come and they're going to hit you, slap you around if you don't like maybe meet some kind of criteria. So you're trying to make it have as much investigating power against as you can to win the game. Dice placement game, and just trying to do the best you can. But it's a lot of black. It's got those creepy little fellas on them that are kind of nightmare fuel. The elder god guys. So yeah, there you go. That's my number 5. Kingsport Festival.
I do like this game, but I wouldn't put it as a creepy or spooky game because to me the theme is kind of just pasted on.
It's super pasted on.
But I do like it better than Kingsburg.
Oh yeah, I agree. It might be a little long, but that's my only real complaint.
Okay. My number 4 is a game that I played because Mike Ricordi had it first, I do believe.
That is correct.
I think maybe you backed it on Kickstarter, Mike. I'm not sure. We probably talked about it when it was on Kickstarter. And that game is called Don't Go In There. This is a little bit lighter of a spooky game. It is a set collection game for the most part. Mm-hmm. The dice glow in the dark, I think.
They do. Here's a picture right now.
Which is cool. That adds to the spooky atmosphere. And it's just so cute. Look at those little faces and little ghosties. You get different little.
Every cardboard ghost is a different shape, which is fantastic.
And they're adorable. So
here's a full
you're screen. In like this spooky haunted house, and there's a couple different rooms, and each room allows you to get cards in a different way. I guess I would say collect cards in a different way. So you are doing some worker placement to see which rooms you want to go, and then there is the box of the dice tower, which I think is cool, where you put those spooky little dice in.
Yep.
And they will.
Sad faces are going to give you ghosties.
Yeah, they can add ghosts to different places and things, which are actually not good, but they're so cute. But you could also get rid of them, and you're trying to get different sets to collect as you go to these different rooms. And depending on if you get to choose first, depends on if you can kind of get the card that you want, if you're kind of in contention with somebody else. There are different rooms and different like types of set collections that come out that you can use in different games, which I think is really fun. But the kind of where I don't know, kids going into like a haunted house or whatever, and then you're trying to collect this funny stuff, and then these little cute ghosties go around.
Yeah, whoever has the least amount of ghosts gets to discard their ghosts, and everybody else loses a point per ghost, I think, or 2 points. It's really nasty.
It is. Where like you get,
and the cards have curses.
Yeah, and there's little planchette. Like it's just.
Like here's some cards.
It's so cute. Like the production, I really like for it, but it also has like that little spooky feel, and you've got this like gimmick of the box being the dice tower, having glow in the dark dice, having durable little different kinds of ghosts. I really like this one.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
It's fun. Is it readily available?
I think somebody reprinted it. I saw it on a game store shelf not that long ago.
Oh yeah. I do remember we talked about it.
I don't know where that was. I can't remember.
It's real fun. Fun. So my number 4, don't go in there.
All right. Well, my number 4, going back to some Reiner Knizia, because we can't quit Reiner Knizia.
Are you a Reiner Knizia fanboy now?
I guess so. I didn't think I used to be, but I am now.
I thought it was Stefan Feld.
I mean, I do love Feld, but this is Witchstone, and this is Knizia and Martino Cicciera. I probably said that wrong. But this is a really, really cool game. I don't know how to say names. You know that.
He's never gonna watch the podcast, but I'm so sorry.
So this is it's a really cool action selection game. You have this cauldron here, and you're going to have 4 or 5 of these tokens face up that you can choose from. They each have 2 sides, and you're going to place them into the cauldron. If you can make a big connection, like these pentagrams or pentacles, whatever they're called here, that's the strength of the action you get to take. So if you place a pentagram here, you would get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 action strength of pentagram, plus the other action as well. So you get to do both the actions on the tile, which is pretty cool. And then you're trying to, on the main board, you're trying to get your witches to go from city to city to fulfill some contracts. You're trying to move your owl around this little pentagram section. There's a bunch of tracks on this. There's a magic wand section down here that you're trying to move up to get bonuses. There's these, if you have these cubes on your board here, if you can push them off to the side, they can go into this thing. You get extra bonuses.
They're gems, not cubes.
Gems, whatever. Effectively the same thing.
They're prettier.
And this is it's like little mini games. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do with a really cool action selection. It doesn't feel like a Knizia game, really. It feels like a Stefan Feld game, actually. The way that all the pieces work together, and I don't think it feels like Knizia. But it's super fun. It's about witches. It's got pentagrams. It's got a magic wand. What says Halloween more than that stuff? Witches. So, I've talked about this game before. It's great. It's in my top 100, I do believe. It's such a good game. If you haven't played it, I recommend it. The expansion, don't bother. It adds like buildings to put witches on. It's really dumb.
Yeah.
And some extra little things, but it's not worth it. Mm-hmm. So that's my number 4, Witchstone.
Yeah, it's a fun game. And I'm very fond of games about witches. And so my number 3 is a game about witches, and that is Septima. So I think Septima for me was really highly anticipated. There's lots of deep things happening. I know a lot of people I think didn't like it. The more I play it, the more I like it. And playing with more people, I think, is also
2-player was not very good.
2-player wasn't great, but we played a 4-player game, I think, once. Mm-hmm. That was so great because things are happening. So your witches, and you're also like adding to your coven as well, and you're going around and trying to like not get caught by the witch hunters because you don't get burned at the stake or put on trial.
Yeah, we're not. You might not get burned at the stake
or drowned or
Yeah,
whatever.
yes. You're just going on trial. We don't know what happens after that.
Yeah, where some white man tells you that you're too smart, so you should be burned at the stake.
This is not that kind of podcast.
Anyway, so you're trying to kind of elude a witch hunter because they are moving around the board, but also you're trying to like lower your suspicion because you are sometimes gonna do some rituals and dance the devil in the moonlight or whatever. So you have to do like other things like heal some people in the village so they'll like kind of overlook your witchy tendencies. Lots of civic action will let people forget things. They'll overlook it.
That's actually a big chunk of this game too.
Yeah.
Is healing people.
Yes, it is. And I mean, there's some, as you do that, you're moving up these tracks and you can get bonuses that way. And that helps you score different cards at the end. So you've got these in-game goals. Like, this is the kind of game I really love because there are actions happening. And also when you pick your actions, if you and the other witches that you're playing with, if you all choose the same action, whoo, everybody gonna notice if you're all out there, digging up mandrakes at the full moon. So that kind of ups the suspicion level. It moves more witch hunters around, but it also gives you bonuses if you do match. So it's like this that you want to sort of match, but not too much. But and you do want to heal people, but sometimes they're not in the right spot, or you don't have the right spells ready to do that. I love it. It's action selection. There's some sort of simultaneous action happening.
There's tracks too.
There's tracks. There's contract fulfillment. There's in-game scoring. I love so much about this game. Also, I feel like thematically, that makes so much sense.
It's the witchiest theme. I mean, I don't know much about witches, but it feels mostly like a witch game.
It makes so much sense to me. I feel like that makes it in some ways easy to explain like the consequences of some of your actions. And I feel like this is not like I want to dip my toe in a witch game. Don't do this one. But if you do like more complex games, even if you don't care about witches, this one, I think it's really good. I don't like a ton of things by Mind Clash, but
oh yeah, I say Cranio. You're right. It is Mind Clash. Cranio is similar.
It came to me later. Yeah. I really like Septima. So that's my number 3. Septima.
All right, my number 3 is actually a kid's game. Family game, maybe.
Not about witches.
Not about witches. It's about ghosties, though. And it is called Ghost Fighting Treasure Hunters. And this is a game. We actually have the 10th anniversary, which I think. Let me try to pull that one up.
It's different.
Kinda. I don't know. I've never played the other one. But this is the one we have. This box. Effectively, what you're doing in this game is it's a co-op game, and you're moving around. You're rolling it's a roll and move game. I love those. And what you're trying to do is you're going into these rooms and you're trying to get the treasures. You see the little red thing in there. If it gets bigger, there's a little red thing in
gem.
A gem, yes. You go and you can carry them. They have numbers on the back, points. You put them in your backpack and then you have to run away. But the problem is if you get big red ghosts in there, you can't go in there. You can't get the treasure out. So you're trying to go in there. You can take actions to remove these little guys. If you get too many of these little guys in there, they turn into the big guy. And you're trying to just get in there because you're also rolling a ghosty die. Mm. You're trying to get in there, get out, and bring so many treasures out to score points. But the trick is you have to do them in order. So you have to go find treasure number 1. Then you have to go find treasure number 2. And you don't know what they are because they're face down. So you might go find treasure 4 and you got to put it down because you got to go find treasure 1. Pretty fun. Kind of hard too, really, for like a little kid co-op game, but it's adorable. Has really cute little ghosties. These are cute. Cute little characters. The card art's fun. Everything about it is cute. And
isn't there like another ghost game that's like really hard?
Ghost Stories.
Yeah, is this like
this is not even close to that? No, this is more like Who Was It? Like a step up from Who Was It?
Okay. This ghost looks like they glow in the dark.
They do, but they do not. which is a bummer. But yeah,
Bummer.
so that's Ghost Find Treasure Hunters Anniversary of regular. There's an expansion too. I don't know what that does. I've never played it, but there you go. If you're looking for a kids fun game, there's one for you.
Yeah. Okay, my number 2 is a card game. I love card games. It's one of my favorite things to play, and I also really love the publisher, which no, hang on, I'm gonna get there. Keymaster.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, it's gonna show up here in a second.
I didn't look. It's Keymaster. I knew it'd come to it. I was like, not Panosaurus, Keymaster. That's Campy Creatures. So I thought about, Horrified is also another like kind of classic Hollywood monster game. I don't like that one that well, but I love Campy Creatures. I like simultaneous action selection because that keeps things moving. I like when everyone has the same cards and just how you play them and like trying to outthink what are you going to play and like how different cards play off of each other and you're trying to collect. There's set collection, I guess.
There's set collection.
There's set collection
in some of it
in order to get points.
Yeah.
So you're trying to collect maybe a whole group of assistants, or you're trying to collect the teenagers, or you're trying not to collect like the angry mobs.
Look at that art, is so good.
The art is so good. Classic monsters. There's an expansion too, yeah.
Yeah, just more monsters. We have that too.
Yeah. The color choices, the artwork, the fact that like the least interesting art is like the humans. I love that. Right?
Yeah, look at that. The monsters are sweet. Like this is a different language, but that's the Blob. The Blob is awesome.
It's very like Vincent Price horror comic book look. Like I love that. I love that. And it's also so much fun because it's really pretty simple. It's like you pick a card and they fire off in the numerical order, and then you get that. This is how you decide who gets what's in the middle of.
If there's ties, they have little tiebreaker things on the bottom.
But deciding what to play, again, simple play, but like tough choices. That's like one of my like spots. And so the fact that artwork is so classic monster, I think this is a great accessible like spooky game. So my number 2, Campy Creatures. So good.
So good. There's a new edition too.
Oh.
I don't know what all it might have this expansion in it. Let's look.
I mean, I've talked about this probably ad nauseum. But it's so good. Oh, that's a different. We don't have the plant.
We do. It's in the expansion.
Is it?
The plant and the monster.
Why do you not play with the plant?
I mix a couple of them in. You're just not supposed to play with all of them. So
I know we just never seem to play with that one.
I think you pick the ones that I like, which is great. All right, so I kind of spoiled my next one when I was talking about the last one because I wasn't paying attention to my list.
Is this also Rare Knizia?
Yeah, which doesn't feel like a Knizia game at all. This is so good. It's not really a spooky game. I guess kinda. There's a ghost chasing you around. This is a game.
You didn't say the title.
Who was it? Because there's an owl in it. I don't know. This is a Knizia game. It's another roll and move game where you're taking on the characters, the roles of these little kids in this house. I think they're kids.
We don't have that ghost. That doesn't look like ours.
It could be a different version. I don't know. But you're moving around this map in the different rooms, and when you get into a room, you're going to use this awesome electronic box right here.
Is it like a jewelry?
It's a jewelry box.
It's so gimmicky.
There's a ring that's hidden inside the jewelry box that you have to unlock by figuring out who the suspect is. It's a deduction game. You're going into these rooms and you are giving these animals food, and the animals may give you some kind of clue, like the suspect is fat. Yes. It's not PC. It's fine. You'll live. So anybody that you see out down here in these cards that are not fat, you can flip them over or whatever I said. You flip the ones that the animal says over if they don't match what it says, and you're just trying to figure it out. You have so much time because there's this like evil like sorcerer that's coming to like end the world if you can't figure out the ring. So it's like constantly telling you you're getting closer to the doom, and then the ghost chases you around, sends you to the nursery.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't.
And you have like some of the rooms are locked. You have to unlock them if you're playing the hard levels. It's really fun.
The ghost chases you.
Yeah, the ghost can chase you and send you to the nursery if he catches you. Yeah, you can find goods in the chests. There's different magical locations you can investigate. It's really fun. It's a roll and move little family deduction game. And when Katie plays, we win. When she doesn't play, we lose. And that's how it goes.
I was just gonna say I've never lost this game, so I think it's pretty easy. But
I lose it all the time. Me and your daughter lose it all the time.
But there's different difficulty levels, right?
Yeah, you can make it easy, medium, and hard. Even with adults, you should probably play hard because it's not really that hard.
No, you can win.
But when I'm playing by myself, we play medium and we lose. When I say myself, me and Rory. So yeah, if you can find this game, it's fun. It's a gimmicky game. It feels like it's from the 80s, but it's from 2007.
Wow.
Like it feels like it's from the same time as Small Madness or something. It's from 2007. It's enjoyable. It's silly. Not necessarily spooky, but some of mine I just wanted to put different games on here, and it's got a ghosty. So there we go. So that's Who Was It?
Okay, there's only 2 O's in there. So my number 1 is a game that I have talked about a lot. I haven't played it lately because I think it's really hard, but it could be easier with a house rule. And that game is Mask of the Red Death. I know I've talked about this before, but when I think about creepy Halloween games, this is it, man. I mean, you can't get more Halloween than Poe. Ooh, we need to watch The Raven.
Oh yeah, comedy Poe.
Anyway, if you like Poe, you need to watch The Raven. Vincent Price, Boris Karloff, and
Peter Lorre. Yeah, and Jack Nicholson.
Peter Lorre and super young Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
hilarious. Anyway, Master of Death, short story by Poe. This is I don't want to say it's a deduction game because it sort of is.
Kinda.
But mostly it's like
it's a figure out what you can in this much time game.
Hope for the best. So everyone has the same cards and you're kind of playing them because you're basically like trying to find out bits of it, as much information as you can. And you're also trying to get up in your popularity because that saves you somehow.
Because popular people are always safe, just like we're watching in the Murdochs. Popular rich people are always safe.
Let's not bring that into this. This is not that kind of podcast.
That's true.
So your characters move around the different colored rooms and you're talking to the other guests and you're basically trying to learn which room death is going to be in at different parts of the midnight hour, because after you have gone through, I don't know how long
it's like 2 distinct games. There's a game when you're dancing around trying to figure out information.
Yes, because you go through so many rounds of that.
Yeah, I'm not
sure how that works. And then death shows up and moves around. And if you're the same room as death, guess what? You die. So you are able to you program then your moves for death's arrival, and you can kind of move between rooms so that you are trying not to be in the same room as death. And there are cards laid out that show exactly where death is going to go at the different times. So you have opportunities during kind of the mingling round to find out what other people know, what cards they have, what cards, or take a look at some of the ones that are down. There are several, because he goes several places at once in 1 hour or like quarter hour or something.
Every 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes. So you're trying to eliminate some of those, and I don't know that it's possible to figure all of them out. The hard part is the game doesn't say that you can keep track.
I don't think you're supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to write stuff down. But without writing stuff down, it's impossible.
I don't know how you could possibly. I've survived once, I think, maybe twice.
It's still going to be hard because you're not going to know all the information anyway.
Right. So that's why I think if you play this game, it's a good house rule to let people have like a piece of paper to write some notes. I think that is perfectly acceptable. Otherwise, you don't have a prayer. But that being said, like it, even with writing things down, there's still plenty of time spots. You're like, yeah, I don't know. Or but you're like, I can't get over there.
Yeah, you might be on the other side of the board.
It's all over, and you can only move.
You gotta guess, like, which one's he gonna go to?
Right or to the left of yourself. Yeah, it's so thinky. It's really interesting. It's beautiful to look at. And like the tension.
Well, you don't even have to know where he's going. You just have to know
where he's not gonna
where
be.
he's not gonna be. Right. Like you just, or at least a couple rooms where he's not gonna be.
Right, but there are many rooms. Like what? Like 8, 6?
I don't know. 6 rooms, I think. Let me look at the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms.
7 rooms. Oh, I should know that. 7 rooms. So it's hard to like know, like get all those rooms kind of like checked off to know for sure like which one is going to be, which one's not. So it is so difficult, but yeah, it's like tension. Like I'm gonna move here. You're like, okay, flip the cards for death, and where's it gonna go? Like that is like creepy and spooky, but
the game's an hour long, and the last 5 minutes is where all the tension is. Because it's like, well, I programmed. Now we're going to see what happens. I'm going to the green room. I'm dead.
Yeah, and you just watch it unfold, and you're like, okay, who's left standing? And your popularity only matters if there are more than one of you left standing, and the most popular one wins.
Correct.
Which
it helps you, I think, during the game some too.
Yeah,
not
to like get certain answers or something, but not as much. Not as much as at the end if you're still alive. If you're still alive, because sometimes everybody dies.
You're probably gonna die.
But it's so good. That's why it's my number 1, Mask of the Red Death.
All right, my number 1, probably my favorite game in all 5 of these.
It's a good game.
Alexander Pfister with a co-designer.
Wait, it's not Knizia?
It's not Knizia. And this is Broom Service. This game is so good. It's Vincent Dutrait art about witches, but like nice witches. Mm-hmm. They're just delivering packages.
Delivery witches. Yeah, it's like Kiki's Delivery Service.
You have delivery witches and you have delivery druids. And effectively, what this game is, you're gonna at the beginning of each round, you're gonna pick a certain number of cards from I think like 10 or 11. Everybody has the same cards, and then what you're gonna do is on your turn, you're gonna pick one of those cards. Someone's gonna go first. And they're gonna either say if they're a brave witch, which means only the last person to say brave gets to take that action. But the rub is if anybody else has that card in their hand, like in their whole hand of cards, they have to play it. So if I'm first and I say I want to be a brave weather fairy, but Katie has weather fairy and she goes brave, I'm canceled out. She could say we are cowardly and do a lesser action, guaranteed, but it's, the brave one's better. So if you're first and you say brave, you got to hope that no one else has that card. If you're last, say brave all day because you're going to be good. And you're just trying to take these potions and magic wands to these different castles. There's like a purple castle, an orange, and a green castle or tower. And you're going to deliver them to get points. The wands are going to scare away the weather clouds to score points. You're trying to get a bunch of different types of those to get points, lightning bolts. And you're just trying to end the game with as many points as you can. And there's an event that comes out every round to also make some of that, different terrain types, maybe do different things. Really fun game. It's best at the most player counts because you have to have dummy cards otherwise, which is not as good. No. So 5-player game of this is fantastic. I never say that, but this is one that I will only play at 5, probably, maybe 4, because it's only one little card that's not as big a deal, but so good. I like this game a lot. Not my favorite Pfister game. Probably not even the best spooky game, but of these 5, fantastic. So that's my number 1 Broom Service.
Yeah, the other thing about Broom Service is it's another programming game because you kind of pick these cards and in your mind you're like, okay, I need to go here because sometimes you're collecting potions. Then in order to be able to
never going to happen.
But you can't predict which action is going to happen at what time. Like it runs away. And inevitably, it's never the way you want it to be. But it is
never going to happen.
It's really fun. There were a lot of honorable mentions also.
That's true. Yeah.
We also have Ticket to Ride Ghost Train if you're looking for like kids games. It's just so cute.
Yeah, Ticket to Ride with like spooky little towns that you have to go to.
Yeah, it's adorable. Yeah. The Bloody Inn is definitely one of our favorites, as we've talked about.
I always put that on my list, so I left it off this time.
And especially with the Carnies expansion, because that just creeps me out. Other witch games I do love Salem 1692, which is the facade games that are in the books. But even better, Mike McCorney introduced us to
Hey Sam.
New Salem, right?
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
New Salem, which is like a social, kind of. It's a social deduction game, sort of, but with a point. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually probably like it better than Salem 1692, but I'd like to. I don't own that one yet.
Yeah, but you're trying to in that one. You're trying to collect like different tokens to score points.
Don't Turn Your Back is one that I almost had on my list. It's behind us somewhere. Yeah, over here.
Right there. Everything's backwards on the camera.
It's a deck builder, but it's like a deck builder worker placement, but the cards are
your workers.
Are your workers?
You only go to certain spots, which is really cool.
Yeah, but it's like ridiculously creepy looking. Like super creepy.
Yeah. I've shown it before. We're not gonna go into it, but
yeah, you want to talk about something?
Yeah, what we got? Ancient Terrible Things, which is basically Cthulhu Yahtzee, effectively. Cool, like Cthulhu, grimy, like Mardi Gras, New Orleans type theme. Huh?
You should usually have those two on your list.
Oh yeah. One I added, another Knizia game. It's not really spooky, but you're mixing stuff in cauldrons, so it kind of fits the thing. It's called Poison, little like push your luck game. Elder Sign, which is another Yahtzee style game where you're trying to like get into the museum and fight Cthulhu. The Hunger deck building game. It's like Clank, usually on my list. I left it off.
It is good.
It's like Clank, but you get 3 cards in your hand instead of 5, and you're trying to make it back before sun comes up and you get burned up.
Was there an expansion for that one?
Yeah, we don't have that yet.
Oh, I thought we played.
I haven't played the expansion.
We looked at it and it looks really good. I would like that. My Father's Work is one that we played. Jason didn't love it, but I think it was the experience.
I liked it better the second time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was. I think it's really fun. It has like a legacy game feel, which is silly because it's My Father's Work.
Yeah, it's like a Frankenstein's vibe too.
But just kind of figure out like what's going to happen. Like it is more of an Ameritrash game for us for sure. But it is creepy. It's creepy.
Yeah, Abomination. That's always on my list, so I left it off. You're making Frankenstein's monster. I mean, shocking him to life.
And also, you're like going out and like taking dead bodies from
killing people in the alley. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's really good.
One of my favorite games of all time, Return to Dark Tower. I don't necessarily know if that's a spooky game, but it feels like it's spooky when you're playing. Like you're fighting baddies. There's a big ominous tower in the middle. I don't know. It feels spooky game to me, so I put it on.
I just think
I didn't put it on my list, so I didn't break any rules. But it's spooky-ish, spooky adjacent
adventure game. I think I usually put London Dread on there. Jason can't figure out how to play the game.
We're gonna play it someday, and I want to figure it out.
It is like it's also kind of a program type game, but you are like trying to stop this like really creepy ritual from happening. Like it's disturbing. I think there is an accompanying app that plays like reads some stuff.
Yeah, it reads it to you, and then it's like a timer too. It's basically a timer. Right?
It's disturbing. Like it is scary. I found it scary. And another one that we like. I don't. It's right here. I don't know if I would consider this spooky.
Oh, I put it on there as like it's like tarot. It feels like tarot cards. So I kind of put it on there because I think tarot cards are associated with like that vibe.
Okay.
So that's kind of why I added it to the honorable mentions. Again, not on my 5 list, so I didn't, clearly.
I mean, Illimat's fun.
Yeah, it is a fun game.
I would not have chosen.
Why it wasn't on my list.
Okay, so those are some spooky games that we really like. We talk about them a decent amount. I'm sure there are some that we have not thought of.
It's probably something that we could look around in the room.
I know. I meant to do that, and I just didn't. And there could be some games that like aren't specifically Halloween themed, but feel spooky. So
yeah, I like Dark Tower.
It doesn't.
You can't tell me what feels spooky to me.
Oh my gosh. So if you would like to comment below or on our socials, some games that you associate with Halloween, games that you like play on Halloween, games that you think are spooky, games that you think Jason might think are spooky that really aren't.
Yep. That's probably a lot of them.
Any of those things. Like you can say, it's like saying like the Lord of the Rings is spooky because
Yes,
there's like tension.
Sauron's a creeper.
Dream phone, that's spooky.
Yeah, there's some terrifying art in that game.
Okay, I think that's it for us.
But yeah, that's all we got. If you didn't have a chance to watch it, it will be on YouTube and all the places. We're also going to make this into audio because this was going to be the audio podcast, but we decided to do a video. So.
I know, and I decided to be in the video. You're getting Katie unfiltered, so be gentle in the comments.
I think we'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. They'll be nice.
Okay, well, I'm Katie.
All right, and I'm Jason, and we're going to
keep gaming, everybody.
Keep gaming.